who's the... but we're just about ready to get underway in the women's shot put. And from Group A, it is Olya Horodnaya who is first to throw. And I can tell you that 17 meters 50 is the qualification mark for the final. And that was a good opening throw there by Horodnaya. 17:32. Now Schwanitz. She's throwing in Group B. The two shot put areas, fields are... well, they're using the same one. So two groups actually rotating. And Schwanitz has put that one out, as you would expect. Way, way over the mark. And Schwanitz will be looking to get this job done. Well, that's an emphatic start, isn't it? Immediate qualification, 19:35 from Christina Schwanitz. Automatic qualification for the 28-year-old. And in one throw, she's got the job done. And that is really much the aim of the day in these conditions, is to get the job done, get the warm clothes back on, get out of the rain, and put your feet up and prepare for the final. Elena Kopits from Belarus, 19:24 at her best. And again, that is a qualification automatically. The yellow mark there superimposed on the field. And provided that that throw was legal, which I think it was, she will also go straight into the final on Saturday. Kopits also there from Group B. 17:63 for the Belarusian. Next up from Croatia is Valentina Muzaric. ...22 years old. That is around 16 meters. Decent crowd again, just huddled, I think that's the word to use, at the end where this shot put competition is taking place. And given the time of day, it's only just gone 10 o'clock local time, and the weather conditions, it's a pretty healthy crowd actually who getting into this shot put qualification. 16:27 for Muzaric. Next up, Kolodko. Yevgenia Kolodko is one of the challengers to Schwanitz, that has to be said. Kolodko, one of only 3 shot putters to have gone clear of 19 meters this season. 19:33 her best, and that's an easy qualification for Kolodko, so she becomes the 3rd shot putter to go through to the final. 16 altogether, 2 groups of 8, as I say, using the same shot put field. And it does beg the question why such a small field of 16 should be in 2 groups, because really there'll be 12 in the final, so they're only actually losing 4 athletes in this qualification competition. That strikes me as being rather strange. But it is what it is. 17:50 then the automatic qualification mark, so Kolodko safely through, and Schwanitz just to complete the form book for 2014, way out in front, almost a metre further than anybody else. That's the size of the advantage that Schwanitz has over her competitors. 2022 she's thrown this season, with then 3 shot putters having cleared 19 metres, one of whom Kolodko, who's just thrown there. The other one, or one of the other ones I should say, Halina Albershuk, has not come to Zurich. She's not here. Jackets and umbrellas, different colours, waterproofs, people huddling under transparent ponchos.
Tarasova then next to throw, her first round effort now. And that might just have gone beyond the automatic qualifying line. 17 meters 50 is required. And Tarasova there. Yeah, I think she's got it. 17 meters 55, gets it by 2 inches. That's enough for the big Russian, and she is big. Very powerfully built Tarasova. There is just this one qualifying group, as Chris has explained, to get them down to 12 for the final. But if more than 12 of them go over 17.50, then we'll have more than that in the final, obviously.
And that is Marton. Anita Marton, the Hungarian. 17.36 for Marton. Puts her up into 6th place, and that is her best throw of her sequence of 3. So a quick recap on Schwanitz, Kolodko, Dubitskaya, Kopets and Tarasova, all safely qualified. That is Dubitskaya. It's just catching up with some of the throws that have taken place in the last few minutes while we were away at the walk. Dubitskaya, incidentally, one of the throwers we mentioned earlier on, who's thrown 19 meters, 18.07 for Dubitskaya, and that's a throw which will put her through to the final. So she joins Kolodko and Schwanitz and Tarasova.
Wings on his helmet. I wonder if he could just pop up to the gods and have a word with the weather gods. They're in the dry, clearly, and quite comfortable. Temperature feels as though it's picking up a little bit, but it's still showing 14 degrees on the home straight here in Letzegrund, where the floodlights have been required for most of the morning so far. There's Cooley. What a good job he's done in entertaining the crowd. We haven't seen it at all on this world feed picture stream that you're receiving from Eurosport. The antics he gets up to each day, but he is fascinating and actually very, very funny. He's been tremendous value during the quieter moments between events. Confirmation there that Schwanitz, Kolodko, Dubitskaya, Kopets and Tarasova all reached the required distance of 17.50 plus in the women's shot put qualification. The other qualifiers for the final there, including Bokelman with 16 meters 66 for the shot final. Well, Schwanitz qualified very comfortably indeed this morning for the shot put final for Germany, and here she is.
Christina Schwanitz, you've qualified without any problem at all. I guess you wanted to do it as quick as possible. I was lucky. The first try was a good one.
Genauso haben wir das gemacht, diesmal ohne Zittern, ohne Nerven lassen, einfach mal ganz normal und ruhig ins Finale.
The coach was saying, look, you got 3 attempts, so there weren't really any nerves. Are you the favourite for the gold? Well, I'd love to win it. What's the most important goal for you in the final? She just quite simply says, I have to perform.